In many communities, Jai Set Nam is a standard greeting. In the context of this story, those two words are more than a hello. They are a specific set of instructions for building a society. Take the village where young Mohan grew up. It was a place of sharp contrasts, where the homes of wealthy landowners sat just a short distance from the cramped quarters of daily laborers like Mohan's family. Every day, these two groups passed each other in the street. They shared the same dusty air and used the same words of greeting, but their lives never truly intersected. They lived in a village that was physically close but socially divided. When words of spiritual unity are spoken in a place where people are treated as inherently unequal, those words lose their power. The greeting becomes a habit rather than a reflection of reality. This gap between words and actions was clear at a village gathering. The seating was strictly divided by class, with the laborers expected to remain at a distance from the influential families. Seeing this, Mohan asked his father a question that children often ask when they see something that doesn't make sense. If we are all human, why do we sit in different sections? His father didn't have an explanation. He simply placed a hand on Mohan's shoulder, a gesture that signaled both comfort and a quiet acceptance of a system he didn't know how to change. In this village, the rules of social hierarchy were maintained not through force, but through the fact that no one thought to challenge them. The arrival of a traveling saint offered Mohan a different perspective. When Mohan brought his question to the tree where the saint sat, the man didn't look at Mohan's clothes or his status. He looked at the boy's curiosity. The saint scooped up 2 handfuls of dirt from the ground and held them out. He asked Mohan which handful came from a rich man's field to which came from a poor man's garden. Mohan saw they were identical. The saint explained that Satnam is built on the word Sat, meaning truth, and the truth is that the birth and the end of life do not recognize the titles humans give themselves. Hearing that everyone is equal is a comfort, but as Mohan would soon learn, living by that truth requires making difficult choices when things get hard. Shortly after, Mohan's mother fell ill. The family had no money for her care. While walking to find work, Mohan found a heavy bag on the road filled with cash, enough to pay for his mother's medicine and more. He took it to his mother, but her reaction surprised him. She told him that a life sustained by someone else's loss is a life lived in untruth. To keep the bag would be to abandon the very principle of Satnam they claimed to follow. They found the owner, an old man who had lost the money intended for his daughter's wedding. By returning it, Mohan's family stayed true to their word, even though it meant their own struggle would continue. Mohan realized then that saying Jai Satnam was easy. The challenge was acting with honesty when no one was watching, and when the cost of that honesty was high. A philosophy of equality is tested when following it requires a personal sacrifice. For Mohan, the return of the bag was the moment his words finally matched his actions. The most vocal opponent of this idea was a wealthy man named Hariram. He believed his status made him inherently different from people like Mohan, and he kept his gates locked to the rest of the village. One night, a fire broke out in Hariram's home. Within minutes, the heavy wooden beams representing his status were consumed by flames. The first people to arrive with water and ladders weren't Hariram's wealthy associates. They were the laborers he had ignored for years. In that moment of crisis, they didn't see a rich man. They saw a neighbor in danger. Emergency has a way of stripping away the labels we wear. As Hariram stood watching his neighbors risk their lives for him, the social divide he had worked to maintain simply vanished. This experience taught the village a new equation. Sat, or truth, leads directly to Samanata, which is equality. And when we treat each other as equals, we finally reach Insaniyat, our shared humanity. These ideas are at the heart of the teachings of Guru Amar Das Babaji. He led a movement that sought to replace the divisions of the caste system with a community built on mutual respect and truth. The physical symbols of this history are still visible today. The white flags seen at modern Jaitkham temples represent that commitment to purity and truth, a reminder of the village's lesson that we are all made of the same earth. Jai Satnam is a call to look at the person standing next to you as an equal. It's an invitation to ensure that your actions are as honest as the words you speak.